Good evening, traders. Another update. This time we're going to take a look at ticker symbol DIS, the Walt Disney Company. And this is a stock that I'm going to try to go back a little bit longer time frame. Let's look at a weekly 3-year, going back 3 years into Disney. Now 3 years ago, you could have bought this stock at $46 down here. All right, this is long term. This video is for those long term people who like to buy safe stocks. And you know, everybody know the Disney company, all right? But when you look at the stock right here, the stock is coming from a $46 price level, bouncing perfectly off this 50-day moving average. All right, when you see something like this, you know, this is a stock that I would definitely trade somewhere in here. Somewhere in here, I would definitely trade this stock right here. All right, but this is a long-term, you know, stock that I tell people that there's certain stocks you should own. You know, Walt Disney, Nike, but you know, so there's a few other ones that I'm gonna put up as I get the request to do them. Like I got a request to do Disney and Universal, so I'm gonna do those two tonight. You know, but continue on with Disney. As you can see right here, 3 years ago, from this $46 price range, price crossed over this 20-day moving average. I mean, you don't need nothing else to confirm on this specific chart, specifically because of the way everything looks. Everything looks, you know, 50-day moving average, 200-day moving average, and the typical people that would be watching a chart like this, a weekly, you know, 3-year chart, would be institutions and the big guys who, you know, they take a couple of months. They have so much money, they need a couple of months to buy into the markets. You understand? So typically people like this, you know, with that kind of money, they would be the ones buying slowly into the stock. As you can see, 3 years ago, $46, it's at $118. I think you more than doubled your money in the last 3 years. All right, so back on to the daily chart. All right, I'm not even gonna stress where I expect the stock to go. As you can see right here, all right, I have, if it pulls back into this $102 level, all right, anywhere in here, then this stock is a buy right here. So really where I'm looking for it to come back down to is the $107 level. But as you can see, this stock from a year ago, this is October of last year, not even a year ago, October of last year, you see it was at $78. You know, I remember having several conversations with several people, and I was telling them, if you're trying to invest, this is a stock you should buy. And you see again, this is Disney down here at this $78 price range. As you can see, this is October, November, December. We're in January right here. They pulled back down here, and in February it had this big earnings right here. I guess there was a lot of people going to Disney World from November throughout December. Okay, so when this earning came, boom, the stock popped up, and ever since then, it hasn't looked back. I don't know what this earning was. It looked like it was a beat, but this earning didn't move the stock like this earning actually moved the stock. As you can see right here, the stock pulled back nicely right here. All right, for a stock like this, Walt Disney, every time the stock pulls back like this, you're looking to buy. Okay, every time it does this, you're looking to buy. Buy. You know, so my next move or play on this stock, if it can pull back into this area, like I said, I swing trade, so I can always trade this stock. If it pull back, what I would be looking for is a play down here, right off of this 115 down here. All right, to start scaling in to see if the move is real or not. But you see this 50-day moving average coming in into the 61.8 retracement right here. So I'm looking to take the trade exactly somewhere in here. If it can pull back into here, all right, 113, then I would look to take the trade somewhere in here. All right. But long term, I would look to scale in positions into this stock. I wouldn't just buy it up here. All right. So those of you guys who's you know, following, who's trying to understand, let me go into our chart to show you a little bit what I'm talking about. You see right here, from the 109, it popped up. All right. Normally, I would anticipate it right here off this 61.8 right here. And you see, the moment price came into here, okay, I would look to buy it right here. All right, for a day trader, this is a nice little move right here. This is a nice little move right here. This is a nice little move right here. Even though it didn't go nowhere, but if you caught it down here at this 114, all right, you would have got rid of it at the 115. That's still $1 gain. You know, that's a big move. But right here, you would have caught the stock right here again off this 61.8 retracement. All right, coming right close to the 200-day moving average. Once price broke over the 20-day moving average, crossing over this 50-day moving average, would have been a nice buyback into this stock. So when you look at this stock, it respects the 50-day moving average for the most part, and every time it comes into here, I would buy it. So, you know, every time buy it, and look, buy it. So long term, this is a stock I would definitely, you know, buy into. But on the hour chart right now, in the next couple of days, as you can see right here, my MACD up here is going sideways, and my momentum is to the downside. So can the stock actually start, you know, making its way down to this 117 area right here? You know, even a little bit lower than 117, come down to this 200-day moving average right here. Maybe it can, I don't know. But this is what I'm saying. I would look to start scaling my position right here if I was a buyer of Disney. All right. So I hope this helped out. You know, send me the emails. Investors, feel free to send me the emails, and you know, work with me. Let me know what's you know, what kind of investments you guys are looking to make. For everybody else and everybody, enjoy. You can always send me the email at the number 3, the letter D, consultme@gmail.com. Peace.